Hello everyone, my name is Antonio Ianni from GS1 Ireland, and today we're going to look at how BIM, Revit and GS1 Standards can work together. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at we're going to build together a small garage. So the idea behind that is that it gives us an opportunity to have an overview of the Revit software, how it works, and perhaps how we can add GS1 standard into it. So without to go any further, let's go and look at the Revit software. Okay, so this is a new project I just started with an architectural template. So what we're going to do now, just as an overview, what you see here on the top of your screen, this is called a ribbon. On the left side we look at the properties, and on the right side we look at the project browsers. Okay, so let's start with a wall. So first thing, I'm going to change the location line into interior. I'm having an architectural approach, so I'm focusing on the area of the garage. And then I go to the top constraint on the level 1. So we'll see here a level 0 here on the left. We're going to see the plan, and on the right side we're going to be able to see the 3D model as we progress. Okay. So I'm going to say 5,000 millimeters. That's what we use in our industry. So 5,000 by 3,000 millimeters. I'm going to close back 5,000. And here we go. I can close this now. Right, so as first step we have the wall now. So the next step here now is to come back into architecture. We go into floor this time, and I'm going to select the 160 millimeters concrete, and I'm going to pick the boundary of it. And here we go. Now you can see here on the bottom of we have a floor. Now next step, I suppose what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a roof first of all, and then we're going to add some doors and windows. So roof, I'm going to have a level 1 as a base. I'm going to give 200 millimeters overhang. There we go. We have a roof, and I suppose we have to access somehow. So let's add some doors. So now that's an interesting aspect. So when I look at doors and I look at the options that I have, I don't have the door that already embedded into software that I would like to use. So what I'll do, I go into insert, I go into load family. From load family, I choose the UK family, which is the one that we use in Ireland. And then we go to doors, and then we go to external doors. And as is a garage, I might use this one here, this type here. There we go. So we'll put in here, and I'm going to change the way it looks. So the next step here, again, I go back into door. Again, the door that I would like to use is not there, so go back into insert, load family. Right, there we go. And I'm going to add the door here on the left side, and then we're going to go for a window. Let's see now for the window that I have here. I'm happy with this one here. let's add the window here. Okay, so now we can also see the overall, the 3D view as well. So this is what looks like. Now last step, I'm going to go back into plan, and I'm going to add room into this garage. And now next step, I have to add a tag on it so that is readable in any PDF or in a model or in a format, any format. And here we go. So now what are we going to do next? We're going to look at the property of these elements, and we're going to start with the wall. Okay, so if I click the wall, I'm going to the edit type, I'm going under structure, and so these are the layers of the wall. So if we look at from finish external, we look at bricks, and then we see a fiberglass pad, and then we have a concrete masonry units, and then we have a plaster. Now if we go deeper into the property of this element, we can actually click under the brick, and just let's give some second here, and now we can actually see the properties of the bricks that we are using. Okay, and we can see the descriptive information, product information, and Revit annotation information. So from a GS1 Ireland point of view, we think that here under the project information there is a possibility where we can collaborate with software vendors and perhaps add a GS1 identifier as for example a G10. And for example, this URL could be used with the digital link. So this will allow us to add the product information and the different stages of the project. So as I said, this is was simply an overview to show the basic commands of Revit software, and also to demonstrate some areas that probably we could share with the software vendors to add GS1 standard. So next step now, the next thing we're gonna look now is a model that I produced. This is our office in Dublin. This how it looks like in 3D, and this is the general arrangement plan. And the exercise here, you're gonna see now, I'm gonna zoom a little bit and show you for each of the room GLN was added on it. And what is the advantage? The advantage is that this here, what you see here is a unique identifier for this room, and even if we go and change the name or the architectural number of it or the client number of it, we will still have in the room shader, we will still have a unique identifier, you can see here. And also if I extend a little bit on the right side of the GLN, you can see the IFC GUID. This is again, these are some study that we are carrying out to see if the IFC GUID could perhaps be mapped with the GLN or the other way around. We are in the testing phase at this stage. And if I come back here now on the plan with the GLN now in place, we have added the GIAI for each of the door. Okay, so this is the global individual asset identifier, and this is again is unique GS1 standard we apply in this door, because these doors are fire doors and therefore they need to be inspected and maintained. So for any element that need to be maintained, we can add GIAI on it. And with the room schedule, then we can, in place with the GLN, we can then create a door schedule, for example, where you will see the level, the family and type, the description of the door, the GII, which is unique as we just mentioned, and then we can see the function of this door from which GLN to which GLN. And once again, we are also monitoring the IFC GUID, and the face that we created, that is the existing, as this is the existing building what we were working on. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. Thank you. Bye now.